Hey, welcome to a vlog. This is gonna be a classroom setup vlog because my first official day back at work is tomorrow, and so I'm gonna try and get in a few classroom projects before the start of the craziness of the professional week and all the meetings. I find when I'm doing my professional week that sometimes if I don't get in here and do some classroom projects, then the whole week I do meetings and I try and do some classroom things, and before I know it, it's like the beginning of school and I'm like, I have nothing planned. So the goal today is to do a few projects. I have a pretty lengthy list. I'll put it here. I'm gonna try and knock 3 out today. We'll see. So that hopefully I get to actually the planning part quicker when we start our professional week tomorrow. So I go from Wednesday, and then we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, and then the first day for the kids is on Wednesday. Now, I am a year modified schedule, so we're almost like a year-round school. So our summer is 6 weeks, so we do start a little bit earlier in the summer, but then we get 2 weeks off every quarter, which I love this schedule a lot. It stings a little bit during the summer when you go back in July, but it's okay. All right, so here is what we're working with, you guys. Okay, so I walked in my room. It's looking really good. The carpets are, our custodian staff is just so nice here. They do such a good job. I'm not, we'll see. We have, like a bunch of schools probably have, we have a storage issue, and so it's always a fight to see. I already have a table, and I think you only have to have one in your room, and this one suspiciously over the summer showed up. We'll see if that one stays. But I am thinking maybe I could raise it and put it against this wall and then put my xylophones underneath. We'll see. If that works, I might be okay with that. But it's just so hard with wall space, and just like, you can't put anything here because movement happens all the time and we're gonna be knocking into things. I'm also thinking my smart TV used to be in this corner back here, but I think I'm gonna actually try and use it like full time. Especially too, I figured out for the longest time I didn't love it because I felt like the kids couldn't see very well. But I realized on the back, you can actually raise it up. So I am gonna try and use it as my full thing instead of the little projector slider. What is that thing called? You know what I mean. Instead of that. So I might put this over here, which is gonna open up this area where I think then I'm gonna put the piano back in this kind of corner, catty cornered here. And then I'm gonna move this bookshelf over here. I'm taking this table home. This used to be like a bar stool table, and I just didn't use it enough to keep it. So I'm gonna actually take it to Goodwill. But I'm gonna put this bookshelf here, and this is gonna become like kind of where crayons and markers, like any art supplies that we need. And then my other big project is organizing this. This just has no rhyme or reason. It's just a bunch of different like plastic storage. I really want to try and get all clear storage with labels on it, so we have a little bit more of some rhyme or reason over here. And then my other big project is to put my sit spots down. I got some off of Amazon, and I also want to try and do a Velcro big giant circle so that it's better for movement. So that being said, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think I just need to do a little bit of rearranging, and then again, the big projects are the sit spots, the Velcro circle, and the instrument area back behind me. Those are kind of my big projects. So let's try and see how much I can get done. Okay, this actually comes up pretty well. It's like washi tape that I tried to, but it really, I don't know if it's worth it, but got it off. Thinking if I can make these legs on these tables like higher, then this situation might be okay, again with the xylophones underneath it. If worse comes to worse and they say tough cookies, and I have to hold on to it. But I like the idea for like more storage or a work spot for people. But mostly it's just already hard enough trying to store everything in here. We'll see. But I do have 4 big cabinets I just need to be better organized with, and maybe it'll be okay. We'll see. That's not what I thought it was. Okay, never mind. That was very short-lived. I have no idea what is going on with these tables. It looks like it's a screw, but it's not. None of these fit, and I can't loosen it. But yeah, like there's not a screw. I'm gonna show you. There's no screw in there. But then this doesn't work at all. Like there's a little bit of grooves. Okay, I thought I was so smart. I have no idea how this table works. Guys, I've been here about 2 hours and I kind of got like, do you ever do projects where you just know it's not gonna work out? Like day 2, someone is going to like ruin this little project. It's not sustainable, but I like made color-coded pencils. Like I'm not gonna keep that up, but I couldn't help it. And I spent about ½ an hour on it. So actually I'll show you. I'll show you, and that will be my worthwhile. Ooh. So then they know, oh, someone forgot their pencil. Oh, it goes in the yellow bin. Not essential. But anyways, also, so I have over here in my little instrument area, I had at the bottom glockenspiels and soprano xylophones that I could not fit into here. So what I did is I took everything. This was just like, I didn't know what to do. This is like a small bookshelf. So I put the glocks and the rainbow glockenspiels up here. And then the soprano xylophones or metallophones I actually put over here. But I did have to move this shelf. And you guys, why are these things so hard to pull out of the wall? Like it is, or the shelving unit. I used like a cardstock that I folded up a bunch of times like to wedge it in there and pull it out. That probably took me like 10 minutes just there trying to get these things out so I could adjust it. But now I've got pretty much all of my barred instruments along this wall and up here, and I have my bass bars over here. So that'll be really nice to have it all in one kind of area of the room. So now I think I'm gonna kind of just put this stuff somewhere for now. I think I'm gonna save my instrument area. It's just my heart's not in it today. I'm gonna save that for another day and clear out all this stuff. I don't know if I showed you guys, but I did put that table there and it does work. So we'll see, we'll see. If I hold on to it and be nice. But anyways, no, I don't have the power. It's probably here. And then I think I'm gonna put my dots down and try and do the circle. I'm gonna use bean bags. I have a bunch of bean bags. So I like to do this where I use the bean bags as like the markers to kind of see what it physically looks like. And then I put down, I get these every single year. They're like 25, 30 bucks. There's like Velcro, generic, like off-brand sit spots, and they work out really well, but they last for a year. That's why I kind of go cheap. I don't know if you guys have actually gotten sit spots before and they've lasted more than a year. Let me know, if you could let me know in the comments, that'd be great. Like I'm curious, but it seems like at least these ones will only last a year. So I just want to spend like 25, 30 bucks on them and be done with it. Like I want to just kind of get them cheap because I know they're gonna fray by the end of the year. So if you have sit spots, let me know if they last longer than a year. I'd be curious. So yep, I'm gonna get that going, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day because I don't want to stay here too late because I am gonna be here for my first day tomorrow anyways, bright and early. So, all right, so let's get that done. So, sad day. I was writing down my numbers. I'm gonna have pretty much, I'll put a little graphic here of what I kind of planned out my classroom on Google Drive or Google Slides. But I'm gonna have groups of mostly 4. My one color that's going to be maybe, oh no, actually I realized I have the max 28 kids. I was hearing that maybe we might have 30 in 6th grade, but max 28, so I pretty much have 7 groups of 4. So I have 4 red, 4 orange, 4 yellow, green, but you guys, this packet I don't know, it might not have said it, but I really thought this was like, it comes out more purple on camera, but this looks pretty pink. It looks like light pink and dark pink. I don't know, maybe I'll roll with it and see, but I can just see my kids getting so confused. They'll be like, oh, you mean light pink? Or, you know, it's just those things that like, you're just like, is it worth, you know, spending another $10 to try and find some actual purple ones and not having this conversation every single day? We will find out. But anyways, I numbered them just with a Sharpie. With their different numbers, because what I also want to do, so I want to be able to be like, turn to your trio partner, and that's the 1s and 2s, they're a trio partner, or trio, duet, and then, you know, talk to your duet partner, 3s and 4s. I also want to, you know, say groups of like quartet, so like when they do small group work, they have groups of 4 right away. I also wanted to, sometimes if I want to like split the kids up really quickly, I might say all the 1s, go and do this, all the 2s, go do this, go, you know, all the 3s. And so I'm hoping that will work out. We will see. Some of my classes are odd numbers, so that's where the pink, my last group, will come to play. They might be a duet, just a duet. They might just be a trio. They might be a quartet with my groups of 28, but those ones that are smaller, I'm just gonna roll with it. So like if, you know, there's a group of 3, there's mostly groups of 4 and 1 group of 3, then they're just my trio group, and they always talk to each other as a small group, as, you know, 3 people. So we'll see how that works. I just want to really make sure I do a better job this year of letting my students, you know, just talk to each other and discuss things. And I feel like it's so easy to get into a rut, like especially when you have a half an hour and it's music and it's a lot of whole group, you know, be just getting a few hands, getting a few responses, and then you move on. And I want to do a better job of just like, you know, think, pair, share, or small group discussions, and just so everyone gets a chance to kind of say what they want to say, and then, you know, we move on. And so it's more rewarding instead of just like 2 kids that always raise their hand, you know, and you give us a chance for some other students. So I'm gonna put those down. I also realized I put way too many bean bags down, so that was a nice little realization. They are about 3 feet. I kind of double checked with mine, and then I got my stretchy band out. Sorry, I keep looking at it. To maybe start mapping out the circle, but I can tell I'm getting like, I want to, you know, be fresh for tomorrow on that first day. So I think I'm gonna hold off on the circle also, but I'm gonna at least get these down and see what it looks like, and then I think I'm gonna call it a day today. Okay, so here's what it's looking like here at the end. Here are all my dots. So again, I have them in little cohorts, so when I say like work with your group, they just have to like turn in, except for my pink group. Unfortunately, I thought it would look a little awkward. I don't know, maybe I'll put that last pink group maybe a little square, but then there's like 2 kids hanging out by themselves, total by themselves at the ends. So the pink group is the only one that's kind of in a row, but I'll just give them permission to like huddle up over here when they do talk. So I just have little like cohorts. I'm hoping that'll work. So over here we got the table, my printer, all of the barred instruments. I have my desk area, kind of the teacher area. This is all like movement things like bean bags, cups, stretchy band. I'm gonna try to commit to the smart TV only. The only thing I don't like about it, I do really love it, and I am so thankful that I have it, but sometimes the kids have a hard time seeing in this rectangle compared to like the projector. It can get really big, so we'll see. I have it higher up. I know that we can do that. My congas. Then the piano area, now I can play a lot better. It used to be on this wall because of COVID. I had to like try and push everything against the wall, and it was really hard to play it and see the kids. Like I always was by like my back to them. So yeah, there's some things back here I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. I'm probably gonna keep those tubanos up there actually. My custodians did that, but like that's a good idea. I don't know exactly. I don't totally love how it looks, but I'm gonna figure something out and maybe keep them up there. Then we got the ukuleles, the glockenspiels. I got some room in here. And then this is kind of the other area that changed. That bookshelf used to be over there, and now it's gonna be here, and it's gonna be kind of all of our arts and crafts, worksheets, clipboards. My whiteboards over here, I think I'm gonna finally get rid of them. They're like to the point where they just like will not erase, and they have that like reddish blue residue. Even if I use like the spray, it just doesn't work. I'm taking this table to Goodwill, that lamp, and then these things over here are gonna find a home. This is going to the other music teacher here. She's gonna be teaching recorder this year, and then just some extra stuff that I do have room in these cabinets, and I'm gonna try, and I already tried last year to start organizing them a little bit more, so I definitely have room to put some of these extra supplies. So yeah, that is the first day of setup. So thank you guys so much for watching. There's definitely going to be more setup to come. I will be taking kind of some videos here and there as the week progresses, and my room is looking more and more ready to roll. Definitely have some more projects to do. I always overestimate how much I can get done in one day. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.